You undoubtedly concur that boobs are pretty awesome if you're viewing this video. Breasts are quite entertaining to play with and are aesthetically pleasing whether they are big or small, perky or drooping, real or surgically altered. Before starting with the video, please make sure that you have subscribed our channel and pressed the bell icon. We could all use some real advice on how to touch and play with our partners in a way that makes them feel good, because it is a universal truth that boobs are beautiful. Even the possibility that some lucky people can orgasm just from nipple stimulation is supported by facts. Numerous investigations have revealed that the sensory cortex, which the clitoris also stimulates, is the area of the brain that the nipple's numerous nerve terminals stimulate. During nipple play, the spinal cord functions as a communication system between the nipples, brain, and genitalia. The process of sexual arousal is triggered when the genitals get a message from the brain indicating that the stimulation is enjoyable and that pleasure is being felt. From there, the labia enlarge, the clitoris becomes engorged, and the vagina becomes lubricated. The human body is very wonderful. Now, it's crucial to understand that breasts should be handled with care before we get into our expert-approved tips and methods for making breast and nipple play the best it can possibly be. They are priceless goods. For the love of all that is holy, don't hit them or squeeze them hard as you see in porn unless your spouse specifically requests that you do so because they enjoy tougher boob play. Everyone has different interests. One individual might enjoy having their nipples softly bit, but another person would prefer to avoid it at all costs. One person may want you to crush their nipple while another may prefer a mild squeeze and mouth suck. Everything is wonderful as long as everyone is having fun. Here are 15 classic techniques for mastering your partner's comfort zones, as well as some actions you'd be best served to avoid. Communicate. Asking your partner what they enjoy is actually a pretty simple technique to find out what feels good for your book. Many people find breast play to be really enjoyable. Open communication regarding sexual touch can completely change the situation. Inquire about past likes and dislikes from the person. Inquire about their breast-related desires. Knowing their interests is a wonderful place to start. There isn't a lot of boob research out there, but in a study from 2006 that was published in the Journal of Sexual Medicine, 81.5% of women said that breast and nipple stimulation induces or increases sexual desire. However, 7.2% of women reported that stimulation of the breast and nipple reduced their desire. So once more, you should probably ask your partner about their preferences. What if they are uncertain? So it's time to start being curious. Spend some time traveling a little distance together. Be prepared to make errors and grow from them. All of us are merely attempting to determine what functions for each of us. Be obscene. A UCLA study found that women who feel self-conscious about their breast size are 16 times more likely to cover them up during sex. Which is unfortunate because you want your spouse to feel protected, safe, and turned on in addition to seeing their breasts. Early on in foreplay, it could be beneficial to compliment your partner's breasts. Clinical sexologist Patty Britton, Ph.D., instructs, comment on her high responsiveness to stimulation, i.e., your nipples are so hard right now. As an alternative, a simple, "Oh, wow, you have amazing boobs," could give your partner the confidence boost they need. Don't immediately go for the nipple. Nipple sensitivity varies widely, as Debbie Herbenek, Ph.D. previously noted to Men's Health, so you should gradually introduce nipple stimulation if you're unsure of your partner's preferences. Start by softly touching or massaging their breasts' tops, bottoms, and sides. Alternately, lightly kiss their collarbone, earlobes, and neck. That will increase their level of interest and leave them wanting more. Think about the areola. Move on to the areola, the dark-colored circle that surrounds the nipple, when you think your partner is ready. And if they're making a lot of noise or writhing around with pleasure, they're probably ready. The areola is more sensitive than the nipple itself. Pay close attention to the area of the breast between 10 and 2 o'clock in the upper quadrant. It is the bull's eye's most delicate area. With a finger, gently round the areola and the nipple. You may also use your thumb and fingers to do this. Engage your mouth, but do so gently. Use your tongue to very lightly draw circles around your partner's nipple if they appear to be enjoying themselves. If their nipple is erect, gently flick it with your tongue a couple of times before putting it into your mouth slowly and delicately. On the nipple, alternate between licking and sucking. If your spouse has inverted nipples, as 10% to 20% of women do, you can entice the nipples out with stroking, kissing, licking, and gentle sucking, though you might have to work a bit harder. After some time, you can stop using your tongue and resume softly circling and massaging their nipples. They could find the varying pressure enjoyable.